I know to all my camera people out there, I got some explaining to do, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it. But you see the title of the video, man. Yes, I went out and bought the Sony A6600. And yeah, I did sell my Canon full frame EOS R goodness. But I got my reasons, so let's go ahead and get into them. And let's go ahead and I'll try to explain. Yo, what is going on YouTube? Technically T, yep man, the tech dude with the do-rag on, and yep, I gotta bring you another camera switcheroo video. I'm always switching the gear up. I'm always switching what I got going on up. But let's go ahead and talk about it, man, because I'm pretty sure I have a good explanation. And hopefully this will help a lot of people out there that could potentially be making a mistake in buying gear. So let me go ahead and break down as to why I got rid of the EOS R and basically why I chose to buy the 6600. Now, if you're not familiar with me or my content, I do a bunch of smartphone related content, reviews, accessories, a bunch of case reviews, but I also want to slowly dab into the camera equipment review. So that's why you've been seeing a bunch of camera videos from me. But I do either top down product review videos or standing talking head static on the tripod videos just like this. Now, yes, the EOS R is absolutely perfect for doing those type of videos because you have a very nice body, you have a very nice battery, perfect autofocus, and you also have the Canon colors, and of course that flip out screen that I still love. That's just top dog. No matter what camera brand you get, the flip screen is where it's at. So yeah, the Canon is perfect for all of those things, man. You can see yourself, the excellent touch screen, you can change your controls and all of that. But here is where it really started to dwell on me when it came to the EOS R. Now that body alone, I got it on sale from Adorama, I think around $17.99. So you're talking about $1,800 for the body alone for the Canon EOS R. Now when I say the price, yes, that's good for a full frame camera, but you're talking about 1,800 bucks with limitations that you can work around. And I made a video about the 4K because I shoot everything in 4K. Yes, you can do workarounds and everything like that, but we gotta be real, the camera still does have limitations. So with the body only, $17.99, I picked up the 16-35 f2.8 version 3 lens. You already know how much that lens costs. You're talking about almost 1,800 bucks. Luckily, I was able to get mine used mint condition for around 1,500 bucks or so. Still, you're talking about $3,300 tied up in camera gear for someone who makes talking head videos and top down videos. I'm not a videographer, I'm not a cinematographer, I'm not a photographer or any other photographer out there. I don't do those things, man. I make these simple videos just like this, and I don't need to have all that money invested in the EOS R just because it's full frame, and it was honestly too expensive at the end of the day for what I needed. I actually had to take a step back, look at my content, and realize what's more important to me. So me coming from Sony, I've had the 6500, 6400, A7 III, I had all of them, man. So coming from there, I love my Sony. I love that 6K down sample into the 4K. Now, the 6400, I absolutely loved it. But the Achilles heel to that camera was the battery life, man. Everybody knows it. Doesn't matter what review you watch, the battery life wasn't the greatest. Wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the greatest battery life out there. And if you're like me, I both record these videos. I'm shooting this video right here. I could easily go and shoot 2 or 3 more videos at the same time. With that 6400, I'm constantly switching batteries, man. I have like 6 batteries for that thing, and it just doesn't last. And for the 6600 to finally get the Z battery, it's absolutely perfect. And the reason why I got the 6600 is because this is a median of 2 of my favorite cameras. The 6400 and the A7 III meshed together into the 6600. And I absolutely love it. We're talking about eye autofocus on the video. Yes, the EOS R did it. Yes, it does it well. Sony also does it, but I think it might do it a little bit better. Regardless, the face tracking is going to catch you no matter what device you use. No matter if you use a Canon, no matter if you use a Sony, it's going to track your face. But I just love looking at that little circle on the Sony, man. And like I said, the same thing for the EOS R. Paired with that battery life and then paired with that nice quality 4K that you're getting with Sony and the Sigma glass, man. I'm using the Sigma 16 f1.4, and I feel like there's no sharper lens than this, man. I might be wrong, but I know this hands down is the best APS-C lens for any platform out there. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. And just pairing this with a Sony body, you just cannot deny the quality that you get out of this camera. Now, that's what I got going on. That's kind of why I got rid of the EOS R, man, because I literally had to take a step back and realize what I use a camera for. And if you're watching this video and you're a camera person, you have to do the same thing. Now, I know a lot of you might say, well, if you're gonna spend $1,400 on the body of the 6600, you might as well went out there and bought the A7 III. Yes, you are correct with the A7 III being on sale for 1,800 bucks, but you have to factor a bunch of things into that, man. You don't get the same tracking. The autofocus is better on the APS-C bodies, especially the 64 and the 66, because you can still see yourself. The autofocus face tracking isn't disabled when you don't use a monitor and different things like that. So that's where the A7 III a little lacks. Gotta buy a monitor, you gotta buy a battery for the monitor, different things like that. I think people forget you have to factor in the price to help the A7 III out. With the 6600, 6400, you really don't have to do that. You can just slap the camera on, slap your microphone on, and go about your business, and that's exactly what I'm doing right here. So I had to go ahead and break it down and tell you why I did go out there and pick the A6600 up. Yes, you will see tons of content about this camera. Now I know it is the same basically as a 6400, same sensor, same anything like that, but we're gonna test a few things with the camera, man. If there's anything that you want to see personally about the 6600, man, make sure you drop a comment down below. You already know I'm always in the comment section of my videos, man, and let's talk about it. But take it to you, I'm about to get out of here, so if you want to see some more content on this camera, definitely make sure you hit that sub button. And if you like this video, hit it. If it helped you kind of make you rethink your whole thought process on what you need in buying a camera. Everybody, man, no matter how you do your work, whether you're a professional, whether if you're a person who do these YouTube videos, sit back, think about what you need in your gear and make a reasonable purchase. Don't try to keep up with everybody out there in the camera world. And that's what I found myself doing, spending unnecessary money just to say I have a top dog camera when that's not what I really needed. When you can go out there and save almost 1,500 bucks and get this 6600, and it's absolutely amazing. So yeah, hit the like button, man. If you didn't like this video, just make sure you smash that dislike button twice. It will definitely let me know that you didn't like the video. But take it to you, I'm about to get up out of here. So until next time, later.